synthesis and 100% MR in that they don't have as much caloric burden, however you want to put it, and cannot be synthesized into stored fat. So you need to eat in a big excess. That's the kind of language that people it's on.
Scott asked me if you take muscle synthesis, will you gain fat? Will you gain weight? Actually, yes, you can gain weight depending how you use it because it's an anabolic substance. Now, the caloric burden on muscle synthesis is less than the caloric burden of a protein shake. They're totally different because I just explained on our video prior to this that you have to digest the food, right? And you're gonna say, oh, so digesting the food is gonna create a negative burden or a negative calorie deficit. Yeah, it is true. It's just that the muscle synthesis absorbs and the body likes to put down what it needs where it needs to be at. And in this case, amino acids are almost always put into muscle. Now, amino acids can be used as carbohydrate source or as a lipid source. They can go into the chain to be changed into a fat, triglyceride way, okay, or into a carbohydrate, into the glycolysis or Krebs cycle. Now, the body prefers not to do that because it has to spend energy on changing it to that. There are some insulinogenics. There's some ones that are easy to change to carbohydrate, or there's some ones that are easy to put into the Krebs cycle. So the body will tend to do that if you have the energy requirement. But this way, when you drink the muscle synthesis, you have a way to do this. Instead of putting gasoline that you always do into your gas tank, you're actually putting diesel on your gas tank. I know you guys will understand that. It is fuel, but it works different and it's going to give you the right amount of anabolism. Now be aware, I'm going to give you the best sample. Casein, whey, and collagen peptides. The people think they're the same. Absolutely, each of them give you a different thing or a different result. Example, collagen peptide is shown to affect the skin better, hair better, joints better. There is no doubt, the research out there. I don't sell collagen peptides, I'm just telling you that's the reason why. Collagen peptides are associated with the build of joint tissue, with the build of the skin. It's just that it's required. The most abundant protein actually is collagen in their body because your skin, the biggest organ is your skin. Be aware that collagen also forms the vessels, the veins, arteries, which is hugely important. So yes, collagen peptides are also very important. Now, do you want to do collagen peptides? You want to do whey and casein? You're welcome to do it, but now more buck for your buck is amino acids. Now you say, oh Eric, can I combine both? Absolutely. Now remember this, the more you use a protein powder, the more the chances of you getting allergic or having gastric issues with that specific protein powder. Now when you manufacture protein powders, you have to heat them, filter, whatever it is being used. You have to be careful. Free-form amino acids are free-form. There's no heating involved. There's just separation. Thank you very much.
Last question.
Yes.
You mentioned the word signals.
Yes.
What signals does the body send when you're actually training? And how does that then demand more free-form amino acids during that cycle? You know?
Anytime that you work out, you always break down muscle. And that's when you release. The body does not like to use your muscle as an energy source. So the body doesn't break the muscle and puts it into your blood. Doesn't like to do that. There's a system that it goes through. It changes to alanine to be able to get out, or pyruvate to get out of the muscle. It has to go through a process. Doesn't like to take the amino acid from your muscle and put it in your blood. But now the body knows that it's breaking down amino acids by certain signals. That's why MR100 is so huge before and will prevent artery soreness. I can guarantee you that MR will prevent soreness. Do it 2 days. Have a protein shake before you work out and use MR100. Now use 1 gram per kilogram. You're gonna see that you don't get as sore. Do legs, do the same leg workout, do a protein shake, wait 10 days, do the same thing with MR, and you're gonna see it all different. That's called signaling. That's the difference on signals because it depends on the composition of what you're consuming. Like red meat is not the same as bacon, even though they're both protein, even though they're both meat, but they have different reactions in the body. Just be aware that free-form amino acids are so amazingly huge that when you have problem with digestive colitis, any type of inflammation in the hospital, they give you hydrolyzed whey, hydrolyzed casein, because it's broken down into the most components. Now, when you hydrolyze it, sometimes they can be peptides, or sometimes they can be free-form aminos. I prefer just to have the free-form aminos because they bypass, even if you have an issue with your gut, they'll bypass that. Thank you very much for Cal.
Interesting.
Can you help me?
Yeah.
Part of that I never heard before.
What do you need?
Circle.